Obviously, all the on-the-court stuff's cool, but a big part of TBT and La Familia these last couple years have been the off-the-field stuff or off-the-court stuff. You had some autograph signings, some fan events throughout the week. Kind of just talk about what you guys are looking to get out of this summer off the court and kind of what it means to reconnect with BBN.
It's great to get back and see the fans anytime that we can. I mean, some of these guys have been gone. I mean, I don't know the last time. Well, I mean, I guess technically he was here last year, but before last year, I don't know when the last time DeAndre Liggins was in town. Andrew's been back a couple times, but with Quade Green, he hasn't been here in forever. It'd be great for the fans to get to see him, share a story, share a smile, all that. It's great to get back to them.
What drew you to this? Why did you want to step up and coach this year when you saw the opportunity?
Twany called me. Twany called me the day after my birthday to give me a belated birthday, and I asked him who was going to coach and how TBT was coming along, and he said he didn't want to talk to me if I wasn't going to be the coach. I'm like, well, is that an offer? And he said, yeah, you come on, you've got coaching experience, so that's how it all came about. So,
how's the experience been so far?
It's been great. I mean, Saturday will be my head coaching debut. And probably a close to sold out, if not completely sold out, Memorial Coliseum that looks completely different than when I was here last time. So against a Louisville alumni team. So I did not think that this would be my head coaching debut, but here we are.
That kind of goes full circle, doesn't it?
It does. I was doing the practice plan and helping. I mean, we had a coaches meeting Sunday morning and kind of went over the practice plan, and thinking about it Sunday night and early Monday morning, I fully thought about these UK guys will understand if I walk through that door over there, put that practice plan down on that white table that used to sit there, spin my whistle and look at it for a good 2 minutes, tap the desk twice and turn around and walk off. They'd get a kick out of that. But it's been great. Very thankful to be here. Thankful for Twany, for the opportunity. It's a great experience. I mean, at this point, I don't have any intentions of getting back into coaching. I love what I'm doing now. Love getting to be with my family every single night. And so it's been great so far.
Did you take any of Cal's coaching traits with you?
Look, I took a lot from everybody here. I mean, I spent 5 years here. Was an assistant at Kentucky Wesleyan for a year, for a season, and then spent 4 with as the top assistant out at Missouri Western. There's a lot of John Robick in me. There's a lot of Cal in me. Our head coach, Will Martin, would say all the time, after practice, he'd come up to me and say, bring out the Cal or bring out the Robick or Coach O sayings today, are we? Well, it just kind of happens. But I mean, stuff on the court, the way I am in practice is kind of a mixture of all those guys. I don't stay as still as Cal or KP or Rogues, but I move quite a bit. I mean, I'll run up and down the floor with the guys in certain drills. So I do take some, but there is a healthy mixture of myself in there.
Is there a level of nervousness, excitedness for your official head coaching debut?
I mean, there will be nerves, but we've been a part of these games. It comes back to basketball. I mean, I'm sure there will be nerves, but you walk out. I mean, I was nervous in Division II as an assistant. When it was my scout, I was terrified. Now, we were also going out and playing Ben McCullum, who's at Iowa now. So we had them twice a year, sometimes 3. So that was a little nerve-wracking. But no, as far as just nerves, Twany will keep me in check. The assistants that are on staff will keep me in check, and the one that actually doesn't talk, DeAndre, is probably going to be the one that keeps me in check the most. He'll look at me and say, "Hey, man, wake up. You're good. You've done this before. It's just basketball."
What do you like about the team that's been assembled for this year?
They're in shape. They're hungry. They want to win, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to win. I mean, and we're a day in, but I mean, these guys they listen. They take coaching. They ask questions about what we want to do and the situations and stuff that we want to put them in, and they've accepted it. That's been great. It's been great, because you don't get that all the time, and especially when you're coaching pros like this. You don't get that everywhere.
Did you play any role in helping build the roster?
I made some phone calls to guys that were not here, that are not here right now. But no, Twany does a phenomenal job with, 11 months out of the year, and he'll start next month getting this thing, or in September for next year. We got guys that I would love to have here that are hurt, that have just had surgery, they're rehabbing, stuff like that. So, but I can promise you some of them will be at the games.
What's the play style we should expect from the Jon Good coach team?
It's going to be fast. We've got 10 guys. We're going to try to get up and down the court. The big thing in this tournament, though, is the elam ending. It wins or loses you games. And I've seen a bunch of these games played. Like, it comes down to strategy. Last year I think they missed 8 straight threes to end it and got beat. No. That's one of the things I told them yesterday. Get in the lane. Get fouled. There's a study out there that you get one paint touch, a paint touch kick out, or just a paint touch in the lane, your points per possession goes up to almost 0.8 points per possession. You get 2 of them, it's like 1.87. Now that's tougher to do with these guys because they get an open one. If Sean McNeil gets an open one, he doesn't shoot it, I'm going to go ballistic on the sideline.
What does it mean just to be back in this building?
It's weird. It's weird not seeing the Panini cards on the wall. It's weird, like I said, not seeing the white desk over there. It's weird with the chairs over there and the benches over here. And you got so much has changed. But I've spent a long, especially, I've spent a long period of my life in this building. A lot of hours, mornings, nights, middle of the day, summers, winters, tornado warnings, the whole deal in here. But this was home for a long time, and it's still home. Thankfully, it's still home. Thankfully, Coach Pope allows us to come back.
In general, what kind of a team have you all assembled? What are you going to be able to do?
We'll be able to guard. The last 2 years, they've had the best defensive team in the tournament. And, anytime I can look down the bench and DeAndre Liggins is down there, I feel real happy. If somebody gives us problems, all right, Dre, he doesn't score again. And he'll walk by me and go, nope, he's not going to. But, the non-UK guys, James Bell played at Villanova, been overseas for years, can really guard. Daryl Morcell, 2021 Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year. We can guard. And guys, they're going to have to beat us one-on-one. Whoever we play is going to have to beat us one-on-one. We're going to make it difficult. So if they want to drag Willie out there and try to play one-on-one with a guard, all right, good luck. We'll see. We get beat that way? All right, fine. It's going to be a one-on-one game.
Jon, you mentioned that you enjoy what you're doing now. You like being around your family. Just to kind of what are you doing now? Give us a little update.
So I'm working for BSN Sports. We do uniforms, gear, equipment. I deal with most of the customers I have are out 64. GRC, Moco, Bath County. I go all the way to Ashland. I've got Tate's Creek here in town. We do club stuff. So all the uniforms. Thankfully, they were able to give us some coaches gear. Players will get this tomorrow. DeAndre already walked up and said, "Where's mine?" Look, it comes in waves. So you gotta be a little bit patient. So
How'd it feel for you to be able to come back and coach at a place where you played?
It's very special. But like I was telling somebody else, at the end of the day, it's basketball. This is a Kentucky alumni team, but we've got 4 non-UK guys and guys that transferred away from here. So it's about that goal. Cal, you say it all the time. This team will never be assembled ever again. And Willie's going to retire after this year. DeAndre's 38 years old, but he's probably got 10 more years left in his body if he wants it. I mean, he's in better shape than probably 90% of our players right now. So,
Favorite memory playing against Louisville?
I've got a lot. Favorite one, I mean, anytime somebody asks me my favorite, it always goes back to the first year that I was here with Jon and Eric and DeMarcus and all those guys. And Eric Bledsoe set the tone that day. And that doesn't get talked about a whole lot, and I'm going to leave it at that. But he set the tone in the first about 30 seconds, and honestly before the tip. I mean, everybody knows about DeMarcus and Jared Swapshire. That's well publicized. But Eric, right before the tip and in the first 30 seconds, that set the tone. And I mean, like I said, anytime somebody asks me favorite, 90% of the time it goes back to those guys.
Do you still see it as a rivalry going into this week?
It's always a rivalry. I'll say, like, with the TBT stuff, the stuff that happened 2 years ago, that doesn't exactly help it become a non-rivalry. But I mean, as far as I know, he's not playing. Nate's still overseas in Milan or wherever. I haven't talked to him in a couple months now. But I mean, it's always Kentucky Louisville. I mean, personally, I don't have a problem with some of the guys. Like, I think some of it's a little overhyped. I mean, Peyton Siva, great guy. I have no problem with him. I had no problem with him at all. And he was my year in 2009.
What can you tell us about their roster? Do you remember any of their players from when you were playing, or what have you seen from them so far?
David Johnson was here the first year that I was a part of this. Chris Jones, Russ was on those teams. You never really know what Russ is going to do. If he's hot, he's in range from here to that opposite goal. Chris Jones, I believe, was on one of those teams. I didn't play against Nunez. I don't think I played against Montrezl Harrell, to be honest with you. Maybe one year, maybe my last year since I was here forever. But no, they've got a good team. They've got really, they're big. I'll say that with Spalding and Jalen Johnson, and Montrez, and Nunez goes 6'7", David Johnson 6'6". Like they'll be. We're not going to roll over them. Like it's going to be a fight, that's for sure.
Yeah, right.
We do what we can.
Yeah. Obviously, new year, new format. Just wanted to get your thoughts. When did you first hear about the news, and how excited are the guys to know that they will be playing Louisville every single time?
Yeah, so we have our GM calls throughout the year, and so I had heard about the format change about a month before that it was actually announced, and I was excited about it because last year they tried to match us up to where we played Louisville like we did year one when we broke a record in attendance, but Louisville lost and we lost it. So this year, just having the opportunity to play them out of the gate was like a blessing, man. So I'm excited about the new format change.
And Willie was talking about kind of, not that he took it for granted, but after the success of the first year, making it to the Final Four, when you guys come up short, he realized that it's a little bit harder than maybe he expected, and he's kind of coming into this game one with a new mindset. Do you kind of feel the same way that not everything's guaranteed? It's not always going to be smooth sailing, so you got to be sharp and ready to go every game.
Yeah, man, you get a lot of. I tell the team and tell people all the time, like sitting in my role and being somebody who puts all this together, you come across adversity and stuff that you didn't expect. Like we have guys that were committed that no longer want to be able to play with us. And so you have to, let the team stay motivated and confident and roll with the punches. But there's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes of putting this stuff together. And I'm just thankful that I'm the person that gets to sit in the seat. I'll put a great group around me, a great group of players that are here and they want to win. So that's what matters the most. And these guys are already looking forward to playing on Saturday. We just can't wait to get to the game.
Tony, you've turned this into the event of the summer for Kentucky fans when there's not a ton of Kentucky sports going on. How did you guys get to where you're at, opposed to just a team that plays to turn it into what it's turned into?
Yeah, we had to approach this much like we're running a business. And for me, I'm so thankful to be in the opportunity and just want to have the opportunity to reciprocate the energy that this community gives to us, and then so we can give it back. Like we have events that we put together where we get back in the community. We do camps, we do backpack drives, and that's one thing that I preach to the guys who are recruiting them. You're not just coming back to Lexington to play basketball. You're also coming back to get in the community, and also to show this community how much you care for it, you know, how much they support you. So it's been great, man.
I love it. You talk about some of the guys that maybe the fans don't know, because it seems like you guys have assembled a team that can make a run, and there's some dudes that are playing with you guys that maybe the fans aren't familiar with.
Yeah, we have Durham Marcel, which I'm excited about. He's a point guard, combo guard. He was former Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, 6'4", 6'5". He's going to be really good. We have Chris Coffey, who led his team last year. He played with Sideline Cancer, led them to quarterfinals. And we have James Bell, who is also a P4 guy. He played at Villanova. Big body, can guard 2 through 4, can really shoot the ball. And then we have a Kentucky guy in Sean McNeil, who played at West Virginia, also played at Ohio State. I mean, can walk anywhere on the floor. You have to guard him. He can really shoot the ball. So to add those group of guys into the guys that we put together from Kentucky, we have a really, really great group.
Awesome. Maybe, how cool is it to have this fan base get behind this the way that they have, in the sense of, like, you're going to be having a whiteout Saturday for a summer exhibition game of a, you know, just you guys have built something awesome.
Yeah, and that's again just, you know, me and the people that we've assembled around us, just thinking outside the box. Yes, we can win or lose the game, but at the end of the day, like you said, we want to have fun. We want to create memories in the summertime and then give people something to do. What better way to put together something like this?
Last question for me is, what do you think about this new format? You guys get the Ville at least 2 games to start this thing out.
Man, I love it, especially, you know, Willie and Montrez both being a part of the game again. It's going to be awesome. So I'm personally looking forward to that matchup. And just looking forward to running out in the summertime, middle of July, and Louisville is sitting across from us. That's going to be all exciting, and I can't wait for Saturday.
Love it. Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Just take me through some of the calls you made to get the roster together. You know, some of the guys that are out here, what were those phone calls like, and how quickly did kind of some of the things come together in terms of building the roster?
I mean, typically, man, once I'm able to get on the phone with the guys, it's typically an easy sell for real. Like, these guys love Kentucky. And then what better way to come back here and play in front of this home crowd again, and play with guys you play with or some you haven't played with. So when I get on the phone with the guys, man, it's an easy sell, man.
And we're talking to Coach over there, and he said that you called him the day after his birthday to kind of make the pitch for it. So why Jon Hood? Why was he kind of someone that you were looking at as your head coach?
So I played with Jon at Kentucky, and he was a part of that second unit with us. And Jon used to almost coach our second unit, man. I could just tell then his basketball IQ was on another level. And so he's also coached in college, and we've kept in contact throughout his years of coaching in college. And so just having basketball conversations with him, I just understood how knowledgeable he is of the game. And so when I had the opportunity to extend to him, I had to make it work. I told Jon, I need you. I don't just want you, bro. I need you. I need you to help us go win a championship.
What do you think his coaching style is going to be? Like, he kind of gave us a sneak peek. Like, he wants to play fast. He knows he's got guys that can guard. What do you think his play style will look like?
Yeah, he wants to play fast. He wants to defend. And then also, too, man, I think just the way that this team will move the ball and shoot the ball, I think it's going to be unlike we've played in the past 2 years. Like, Jon, his offense is quick. You got to move the ball. You don't hold on to it. Get your shots up. Get back on defense. So I'm excited for it to see it on Saturday.
Do you see any Calipari or Robic in him when he's out there?
I see Robic. Hopefully he said that.
He said Robic.
Yeah, if there's anybody in my life I've ever come across that is Jon Robic, it is Jon Hood. I mean, that was his guy when we was here, and he just has Coach Robic's personality when it comes to just how he organizes guys and how he runs his practices. I mean, he's all serious, he's all business. So I'm excited to see him get his first win in this tournament.
You said that you do like GM calls before the season to kind of like talk about the format change. So did you know about the format change after the fact? Did you have any say in that? Were you like, hey, we want to do that so we can play Louisville first? Or what was your role in that, if any? Yeah,
I mean, I didn't have much of a role in them coming up with that format, but we do have GM calls where they run things by us and kind of ask us what our thoughts and ideas are. And so when that was the idea, I was all for it. You know, I'm all about competition. And then what better way to, in the summertime, play against the school up the street, man. You can't ask for a better format. You can't ask for a better opportunity to come back to Lexington and to play in a game of that type of magnitude. I'm excited about it.